Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing great. I hope life is treating you well. And I hope this video will relax you. If you enjoy this video, please leave me a like and subscribe. I'm going to be a lot more active on here, or try the best to be. I've wanted to push out a lot more videos, but I find myself making excuses and I need to stop. There's really no, I could find the time, so. For today's video, I wanted to do a self-development ramble and throw in some affirmations here or there. Well, maybe at the end, just to kind of feed your subconscious and put you in the right direction. I kind of want to make a series out of this because I'm very passionate about self-development and finding yourself spiritually and just bettering yourself overall as a person. Because really, we all want to be happy, right? We all want to find that light at the end of the tunnel if we're not there already. And yeah, really, that's why I kind of want to make a series out of this. And before I start this ramble, I want to ask of you to just approach this video with an open mind. I want you to just let go of all your limiting beliefs. I want you to be accepting of the things I'm saying and just understand. You don't have to agree with them, but again, come to this video with an open mind, because really, my intention is to help you. I'm not trying to throw you off or anything of that nature. I want to give you the tools necessary to better yourself. The tools I wish I had when I was younger. But once I did find these tools, I was so grateful for them. And honestly, I love giving the tools to others, to my friends, my family, and to you now. I want to help people better themselves and give them the tools to do so. So this video is for that. I guess to start off the ramble, a big thing I preach to my friends, or just to everyone, and myself even, I preach, just your mindset is everything, right? I just feel like if you approach everything with a positive mind, if you approach everything not expecting the worst, then you will be setting yourself up for success, right? A big thing is we need to watch how we talk to ourselves, how we talk to, or our inner voice. I used to be the type of person oh, things don't work out in my favor, or oh, life's miserable, I can't stand it, or just saying nothing good is gonna ever happen to me, things of that nature. So really, I was manifesting those exact outcomes. I believe manifestation and all those kind of things are real. Talking to your subconscious will bring out everything into your real life. You have to be aware of what you're feeding your subconscious, feeding yourself through your mind, through your inner talk, how you talk to yourself. If you approach everything with a positive mind and think oh, life is beautiful, I have an abundance of this, I have an abundance of that, then you will invite exactly that into your life. I believe that practicing gratitude and things of that nature is the foundation for abundance. If you practice gratitude, if you're thankful for everything you have, then the universe will deliver exactly that in more, or tenfold really. If you're always saying things oh, I'm so unhappy, I'm so miserable, things of that nature, the universe is gonna just, oh, here's some more, here's some more, here's some more. This is what you're focused on. Where energy flows, things come out of. If your energy is focused on, I'm miserable, I'm just gonna stay miserable. But instead, if you see the bright side of things, then bright things will come. So again, your mindset is everything. How you approach everything in this life. You need to see the good in everything. And I know it's hard. I've struggled with it myself. Sometimes I'm thinking if something bad happens, I'll think well, where's the good in this? And you just have to dig deep and find that good, regardless of the situation. And I know it's hard again, but through conditioning, through discipline, and things of that nature, you can go far. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna be something that just on and off switch, click, I'm there. No. And I've learned through experience that it doesn't work like that. you can't give up. You have to go about it with a positive mind, an open mind, as I said, and you'll get there. It's not just like an end goal, it's a lifelong journey living this way and finding yourself spiritually. You don't just find yourself and like, okay, that's it. That's not how it works. That's not how life works at all. That's not how being or finding yourself works at all. It's a lifelong battle. And you need the tools to win this battle. You need the tools to just be happy, really. So again, like I was saying, your mind is everything. How you approach everything in life is everything. How you look at everything, and if you're able to find the bright side in everything, you will go very far. You won't defeat, because defeat happens in your mind way before defeat even happens, if that makes any sense. Like if you're going into this job interview, if you're going into this, I don't know, if you're in sports and you're in a big game or something of that nature, if you go into this before and you think, I'm gonna lose, this is not gonna go well, I promise you that's exactly what's gonna happen, because you believe that. If you believe something, again, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between if something is real or not. Again, and that's where I come back to the self-talk, how you talk to yourself. Your subconscious doesn't know. If you say something, your subconscious is gonna be like, all right, got it, boss. Let me bring that into real life. Let me bring that out into your physical being rather than in here, you know what I mean? If you tell your subconscious something, it's gonna always manifest it. If you truly believe. Again, I think people, and I used to be the same way, again, which people will just try to manifest these things, but they do not believe at all. Their heart's not in it, their soul is not in it, their spirit is not in any of that, and it never manifests. And people will be like, oh, well, whatever, and they give up because it never happened. But they never tried to begin with. If they truly wanted it, they wouldn't give up. They wouldn't be discouraged. At first I was like, with the whole self-development, all of that kind of stuff, at first I was just like, oh, what's the use? After the first loss or something of that nature, I would think like, what's the point? And that's why I never got anywhere. And this is like years back, right? But when I started finally believing and actually wanted that change, that's when things took off for me, at least with finding myself and having a better life and being more positive, because I believed that's what I want, and I believed that was attainable. You have to believe that happiness and finding yourself in things like that is attainable. You have to believe it can happen, because it can. The way I see it a lot is like, this is our movie. We are the main character. We can do anything we want. We could put that into the universe. We just don't want to enough. We don't see it that way. We see it as we're just drifting along and trying to find an answer. That's not what it is. You need to see it as, again, this is your movie. You are the actor. You play your role. You need to play your role however you want. You want to be this or that, play that role, and reality will catch up. Again, I know a lot of this stuff is it'll go over your head, but again, with an open mind, it'll at least plant the seed to get you where you want to be. You understand? Again, I fight with this a lot. I fight with my beliefs, things of that nature. Like, your limiting beliefs is another thing. You need to shed yourself of that. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but once you shed yourself of these limiting beliefs, things will take off. Because your limiting beliefs, what they do is they stop your growth. They just basically, like, you believe something. Again, how I was saying, if you believe something, then it's going to happen. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between reality and what's not real. And your limiting beliefs plays a big part in that. Let's say you want to be a big musician, for example, and your limiting belief is, I can never do that. I can never blow up. I can never be a successful musician. But you try it anyway, you're going to fail. 9 times out of 10, you're going to fail at this. Because somewhere in your mind, that voice in your head is saying you can't do it. That voice in your head is saying, this is impossible. And that's a limiting belief. But if you go into this, again, trying to be like a successful musician, if you go into that without that limiting belief, hey, the sky's the limit. You can do it. Limiting beliefs, you gotta shed them. A positive mindset you have to have regardless of what the situation is. And I know it's hard, but you need to start now. You need to start conditioning your mind and yourself to believe that you can be positive and find the bright side in everything. And again, an open mind, you need to have it. The more you learn, the more knowledge you attain, the further you are in this journey. The more tools you have in this journey to be successful, to find happiness, as I said. I think that's everything I touch base on in this little ramble. I know you can do this. You know how they say the best time to plant a tree was back then. The second best time is now. So this is now. You need to plant that seed in your mind to be positive. You can be happy. You can be positive and find the bright side in everything. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You need to believe, no matter what. I know you can do it. I'm going to jump into some whispering affirmations, again, just to kind of help jumpstart the process. Something to feed your subconscious to help get you where you need to be. Like I said, I'm definitely going to make more videos of this nature, just because, again, I'm very passionate about it. More or less rambles, might be more organized, just to help you. Again, I wish back then I had these resources, but once I came upon them, whether it be YouTube, Twitter is a big one. I follow a lot of people that have this kind of way of life, positive mindsets, books even, those help me a lot. And having those resources now, I'm so grateful for. So I can be your resource to help you into your spiritual journey, to finding happiness, finding positivity in life. So I'm going to jump into those affirmations. You are enough. Enough. Your limiting beliefs don't define you as a person. Is a person. You are stronger than you can ever imagine. You are stronger than you can ever imagine. Life is beautiful, and you find the beauty in it every day. Life is beautiful, and you find the beauty in it every day. I am happy no matter what life brings. I am happy no matter what life brings. I am thankful for all that I have. I am thankful for all that I have. I practice gratitude always. I practice gratitude always. I am thankful for everything in my life and everything on its way into my life. I am thankful for everything in my life and everything on its way into my life. I see the bright side always. I see the bright side always. Thank you for tuning into this video. Again, if you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. I'll be doing more of these very soon. I hope you take some of the things I've said into mind. I hope they help plant the seed to help you be more positive. Thank you. Have a good